It will take time. It's not one day task. It's not one day work. Immediately, it's not going to switch. But slowly, gradually, things will get changed. No doubt about it. But to work with the different tools, first you need to learn DevOps, right? So let's say in DevOps also there are so many data engineering tools are coming in, right? And automation you can do, correct? So first you should know, for example, you would like to do a automation with Ansible with the help of AI. Further, first you should know how to use Ansible. What's the structure of the Ansible? How to pass the parameters. Then you think about the modules. It will build a module for you, but you should know the basic level, how to work with that, how to do parameterization, how to pass the VARs, right? All you need to know. So in next level, for example, in next way, then you can use AI. And most of the people are not getting only one point. They are thinking if you give a just one line statement to AI will give you the answer. That is possible, but not with completely codes. Okay. And few clients are not preferring AI. Only few clients are preferring AI. Why other clients are not preferring? Because they do not want to keep their data in chatbots. Why they do not keep? Because they are using for the different models. So that is also there. So they are selling the data also. So it's not like one day change. It's going to change, but gradually it will change, not like one day task. And also, if you see companies, let's say JP Morgan. How many of you guys knows about JP Morgan? Nobody?
Yes, we are. Yeah. Yes, yes.
Yeah, this is one of the banking domain. Okay, so it's a really a good performing banking company. It is mostly US people might be using JP Morgan, Wells, Bank of America. So these are all the different banks for US. So let's say JP Morgan is using their own chatbot. The name is uh, Chat. It starts with JP Chat something. It starts. Okay. In my organization, we are all using Copilot. Okay. So it's all depending on how your projects are designed and what tools they are using. Okay. So that you need to remember. Don't just go with one person is telling this, other one is telling that. So don't do that. Just do some analysis from your end. That will work. Okay. And coming to these technologies, for example, you learned Kubernetes, right? How Kubernetes is evolving, Today's generation, if you consider, every application is running in containers. Even banking applications are very critical banking applications also. Why? They don't know Kubernetes is just running with the pods. Maybe some crashes happens. Pod crashing happens all the time. They don't know that. They knows. But Kubernetes is still standing over there. The reason, even something is crashing also, Kubernetes has a capability to rebuild it again within seconds. So that's why everyone is crazy about it, right? So you need to think in that way. Then it will work, correct? Okay, let's discuss about AWS. So what I was talking, cloud computing definition. So cloud computing is nothing but on-demand delivery of IT resources. Let me reshare my screen. Share it. Okay. So cloud computing is the on-demand delivery of IT resources. So what is the meaning of on-demand delivery of IT resources? On demand means whenever you need, it can provide servers to you. Whenever you need a database, it can provide, right? Whenever you need something, so it is providing for you and you can work on it. So that's where cloud computing comes. So cloud computing is a on-demand delivery of IT resources. On demand means whenever you have a requirement, it is allowing you to use. It is providing 1,000 servers to you. That is called on demand immediately. Okay. And delivery of IT resources. What is the meaning of IT resources? See, IT resources are nothing but computers, storage, people, process. Everything will come under as a IT resource. It's just a technical term. I'm just using the technical terms, nothing else. Okay. So Here you can see cloud computing is the on-demand delivery of IT resources, which means they are providing servers, they are providing storage, network, people, process, everything, and also through a cloud service platform. You know how many cloud service platforms we have? We have a plenty number of cloud servicing platforms we have actually. So what actually we use? There are so many, right? So we use AWS, we use GCP, we use Azure. So let's say in your organization you are using Azure, but you learn from me AWS. How do you handle? Don't worry. Every cloud computing concepts are same. You can apply the same knowledge on everywhere. But please don't start learning all the cloud computing platforms. There are 10 plus. It's very tough. Just apply the knowledge is enough. Okay. Let's say here you are calling in AWS server as an instance. But in GCP, you will call VM. In Azure also, you will call VM. So names could be the different, but concepts, everything is same. Okay. So you can work on any cloud if you learn one cloud. Okay. Now, uh, if anyone is asking what is cloud computing, just we are accessing IT resources provided by cloud provider through a web. What's the meaning of through a web? Because we are accessing everything from the internet, correct? So that's why I kept through a web. And also pay as you go pricing. What's the meaning of pay as you go pricing? Pay as you go pricing, which is nothing but how much ever you use. For that, you just pay. Rest all the things, don't mind. You are using, for that, you need to pay. So that's the meaning of pay as you go pricing. Okay. So, any questions? Can I get? You're all good?
So we are collecting resources from. So we are collecting resources from same cloud computing, right? Suppose we have three different organizations. So
Mm-hmm.
one organizations need some resources. So we are using those resources. It is already used by another organization. So the three different organizations are receiving the resources from same computing
Yeah, right. Organization means are you referring a project or are you referring a company?
company.
Yeah, definitely.
In this case, how data is secure?
Because you are customizing your own networks. You are not going to use the default ones. They are telling we will provide a private space for you. You can use that private space.
So anyway, these three different company networks are attaching to the same computing.
No, these networks are different. Different network. That's why it's more secure. Not same network. If that is the same network, then what about security? There is a different network you are creating on your own.
Yeah, that is the my question.
Yeah.
So suppose we have three types: tier one, tier two, tier three.
Mm-hmm.
So one company is getting storage from tier one. So we
Mm-hmm.
have still storage on tier one.
Mm-hmm.
Another company also collecting the storage from the tier one as well.
Mm-hmm.
So
Whatever tier one you create,
no,
whatever
no, no,
you
no,
are
no, no.
using, here
Let.
network is different. You are not understanding the network. For
So three
example,
networks are attaching same storage, right?
again, you are making a mistake here. For example, when you create a server, where you are creating a server, obviously in AWS, when you request a server, it will clearly ask you which network you wanted to choose. Understand? And whatever network you are choosing, do you think you will be using the default network which is provided by the AWS? Definitely no. You are creating your custom network. So the custom network, whatever you create, that is only customized by only your project. Not you are thinking a organization level. Even inside a organization, if you have 100 projects, all 100 projects have their own networks. 100 networks you are having. So there is no way somebody is getting data of yours. So it's pretty secure.
Yeah, these all organizations have different network protocols and routers as switches,
Mm-hmm.
but all are attaching to one cloud.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you can carry on. Pavani.
Yeah. See, don't get confused. Here, network means your private network, which is nothing but your private gateway, private routers, private security group, and private VPCs, private endpoints, private gateways, private NAT. Everything is very secure. You are creating on your own. AWS do not have any authentication to see, to visualize, to delete, to modify. Nothing they have because you are creating on your own. When you create your private networks, okay, only your project members are able to see. How come? Because you are providing the access that level. Only authorized people can see, nobody else. Again, whenever request comes towards to the server, again you are keeping one more security at the server level. So if the request is authorized, then only you are welcoming the request. Otherwise, you will block that because Jetscaler's rules also there. There are so many web application firewalls and shield which you are going to keep. So there are so many ways where you can protect the data. Of course, in real time we are using different ways to secure our data. So you are thinking all networks are belongs to cloud only. So AWS is the cloud which we are using. So where is the security, right? That's the question. But the problem here is when you use cloud, when you are creating your own networks, so cloud people, cloud admins means who created the cloud computing platform? Amazon people do not have any authentication or authorization on your private networks. When you create a network, only you can see, your team members can see. And when you create a CIDR, classes internet domain ranges, only you are able to modify or you are able to delete. No one else can do anything on that. So it's a pretty secure one. Even when you delete something, you're asking to cloud computing, sorry, I deleted unfortunately. Could you please provide me the data back? No, they cannot. Why? Because it's completely in your hand. It's not in their hand. Until unless if you save it securely, then it is there. If you are not saving, definitely it is a miss from your end. They are not going to answer for that. They are just providers. So they are just providing all the services to you. That's it. But they do not have any authorization or authentication. You're clear?
Yes.
Uh,
Right.
yeah, Pavani, just like this topic came, so I got
Yeah.
like
Yeah.
let's leave about organization, okay? Different organization. In the same organization, we have a different private like VPC, different VPC. So let's consider
Mm-hmm.
a storage, website, application like that. Different. We have different. Everything is in different VPC. Can we in that
Mm-hmm.
situation? Can we connect the networks like from web server to data storage server and from storage server to
Correct.
application like that. Can we do that? Like
Connections.
yeah, can we do that things?
Okay. Talk one VPC to another VPC. Can we?
Sorry, your voice is
Am I
breaking. Not sure.
audible?
No, your voice is breaking, I guess.
I don't know.
Okay, now it is fine.
Yeah, yeah. Am I audible now? Yeah.
Yeah, yeah,
So you are asking a question, can I connect one VPC to another VPC, right? That's the question.
yeah.
Is that your question? Yes, that is there.
Yes, yes.
Again, it is again secure way.
Okay,
There is a concept called VPC endpoints. What VPC endpoint will do? Again, you have to create. They are not going to create anything for you. Okay. You have to create.
okay,
So there is a concept called VPC endpoint. So you can connect your VPCs to other VPCs very securely. That too very securely.
okay.
That's there. Even within
Got it.
your different regions, all you can create. Yes, that is there.
Okay, got it. Well, thank you for that.
Yeah. Any other questions? Guys, others, don't worry. Slowly you will understand. Just I'm answering to the particular questions because since they got blocked. Okay. But it's completely 100% fine if you are not getting even single word what I'm talking now. VPC, I'm saying gateway, I'm saying blah 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 things I'm saying, but that's completely fine. Don't worry. We are going to see all this, okay? Any other questions if you have, then you can raise, otherwise I'll continue. Shall I continue?
Yes, Pavani, you can.
All right, let's get into the topic. Three keywords. Of course, the cloud. Why cloud popular a lot? Okay, just because of these keywords. Yes. So why? On demand, scalable, pay only for the capacity use. What's the meaning of on demand? Can someone tell me on demand meaning?
Um, Suppose if you can take Flipkart. So
Mm-hmm.
normal days it is okay. Any if you're providing any festival day something, right? So we need more
Mm-hmm.
resources, which means that
Mm-hmm.
we need more resources, which means that we demand more. That time we can
Mm-hmm.
pay,
Okay.
and then we can get the
Fine.
resources for
So
particular
on
day.
demand means, yeah, that's true, but bit different. I'll explain. So on demand means whenever you need, immediately you'll be getting. Okay. That's where on demand. You need 10,000 machines immediately. So you'll get all 10,000 machines because you need them immediately. So that's the meaning of on demand, which is nothing but depending on your requirement, the servers will spin up. Okay. So that's the meaning of on demand. Okay. Now, uh, scalability means just now one person said any festival season is there, right? So we need more servers, right? So on the fly, if you need more servers, you can get them with the help of what? With the help of cloud computing. For example, there is a Amazon big billionaire day, something, right? So you need more servers on the particular day, correct? So how can you do that? Correct. So in that case, let's say Jan 1st and February 1st. Let's compare the two dates. You tell me which day Amazon has more business, or Flipkart has more business, or a particular occasion day more business. Let's say normal days or seasonal days.
Seasonal days always.
Obviously seasonal days, right? So on the seasonal days, earlier scenario, I'm telling, earlier people used to buy the servers and keep the servers. See, don't think server means 4 5 lakhs. It is our office laptops itself 3 4 lakhs, right? If you use MacBook, definitely 3 lakh. If you use even high end capacity servers, definitely 4 lakh, right? So don't think 3 4 lakh machines we are using for production. We are using very huge high end capacity machines we are using. So we need to spend crores of money on purchasing our servers itself. But after that, servers are sitting idle means it has no meaning, right? So that's why cloud is telling, don't worry, whenever you need servers, take the servers. Whenever you don't want, I will delete automatically. You just tell me, I'll delete automatically. So that's where scalability comes. What's the meaning of scalability? Whenever requirement is more, you will get servers. Whenever requirement is okay, you no need to bother about the servers. So on demand, which is nothing but requirement based. So if you have a requirement, then you are getting those servers. And if you have no requirement, those servers are getting deleted. So scalability, scalable, increasing and decreasing. What you are increasing and what you are decreasing? Servers you are increasing and servers you are decreasing. So that's the meaning of scalability. Okay. Any different questions? Fine then. So pay only for the capacity use means which is just nothing but whatever you use for that it is charging, nothing else. Okay, how much ever you use for that only they are going to charge. These are all the important key points you need to learn. Now let's getting into the next slide, which is the differences I'm going to talk. So if you have any questions in this, I'll explain. Otherwise, I'll jump on to the next slide. So how do you want? Can I go or you have any questions?
I'm good. We can. Okay.
Others?
We are good. Pavani, you can.
Okay, are you anyone is failing bit fast or slow or any different things? I have no idea because you are so far you are with different trainer. Today is your first day with me. So I have no idea about you guys. So anyone?
Actually good. If we are feeling, we'll tell you on time.
All right then. Let's get into the next slide. Oh God, this is my favorite slide because when I started working, I have lots of confusions. Why cloud? Because nobody is there to explain me. I was very young to understand the things. So that's where this slide I just got on my own. Even you can see I put these differences from Excel sheet. This screenshot I have taken, I have added because people like me were also there. So that's why I figured this out. But this is very easy to understand. Before cloud situations and after cloud situations, we are going to talk. Okay. So before cloud, we need to buy physical servers. Agree or not? Yes, we need to buy physical servers before cloud. But after cloud, no, no need to buy. Why to buy? Then what you are doing without buying? You are just paying the rent of the servers. So that's the difference between before cloud and after cloud. So before cloud, what actually you are doing? You are buying the servers because there is no rental thing. But once cloud evolve, so what you are doing? You are just paying the rent and you are using the servers. So paying rent is less. Correct. Obviously it is less. And that too, if you are using cloud is offering different payment options and also the discounts. Yes, they offer discounts also. Uh, right? Everyone started using and pricing options are uh, different pricing options you will get and flexible pricing options I should tell all you are getting. So that's why everyone is using cloud computing. Okay. Now, uh, before cloud, yeah, it's a known thing to everyone. So before cloud, we have to keep the traffic in mind and we need to think about how much traffic is coming, how many servers we have to buy. All these things we need to keep it in mind and we need to act on the same. But once cloud is evolved, what we are getting? We are not worrying also because cloud scalability is there. If demand is more, I'll be there, don't worry, I'll create more servers. If demand is less, again don't worry, I'll delete the servers. So it is doing everything for you, so no need to worry on anything. Correct. So that's where it stands. Agree or not? Any questions? Okay. Now, again, before cloud, we have to keep monitoring, maintenance, everything you have to take on your own. But once cloud is evolved, it is providing us different solutions, and you can use those solutions. So you can do monitoring on your own. So you don't need to you don't need to think or much stress about anything, maintenance and monitoring. We have a various tools. You can go ahead and use the tools and you can monitor complete your infrastructure as well. So that's where cloud comes. Okay. And before cloud, troubleshooting problems are very complicated. Let's say you have a physical machine. So troubleshooting problems are very complicated and you have to solve on your own. But if you talk about the cloud, troubleshooting is not a complex one because you will try. If you're not getting, you will definitely take a support from them. So the support team is also there. So they are very actually with AWS, the support works very amazing way. You just raise a request, immediately they'll be responding. So that's how AWS support works. But with GCP and Azure, still they have to work on this more. I have experienced all three cloud. So AWS is the one which I got very good experience. So support is just amazing. Okay. And before cloud, the setup is very expensive. The reason is we need to buy complete server. But after cloud, no, it's not expensive. The reason is you are just paying the rent. You are not buying anything completely. So that's the difference. Okay. And before cloud or traffic varies, your servers will be ideal, as just I mentioned. If festival season is over, if you keep all the servers, what's the use? And you are spending crores of rupees on servers, but servers are sitting ideally. Again, if you invest means you have to get a profit, right? Correct? So if you are not getting a profit, then why do you invest, right? So that's the thing. So if servers are sitting ideally is also a loss to a company. There is no work, there is no request, simply servers are sitting ideally. But you invested crores of rupees before cloud. But after cloud, no need to worry. If servers are sitting ideally, cloud only will take care of it. Cloud will delete them. If traffic is more, it will create the servers again. So you no need to bother anything on this. And you can access from different locations wherever your servers are. We are going to create all our servers in US. Still, we are here and we can able to access. Okay. And before cloud, to just provision, set up one server, it at least takes 1.5 hours. You need to configure operating system, you need to configure networks, you need to configure default softwares, everything. But if you ask me cloud, it will take only a minute time to provision a server. I'll tell you how. So it's magical. So that's why less time also. And before cloud, risk of data loss, which is a very, very important. I'm going to talk. If you have any questions, you please ask me. Do you have any questions? Anyone have any questions? No questions?
Yes, we can continue.
I have one question, but I thought to ask in the end.
Okay, but make a note. Otherwise, you'll forget. Okay?
Yes.
Yes. Let's discuss this. Data loss. I am telling in cloud, data loss is not there, but in physical machine, you may have a data loss. How? Let's prove this. Okay, there is a production server, physical server, or before cloud, wherever you have a server. So there is a production server. All of a sudden, server got crashed. You know why server will get crashed? If you heard, people will talk today one of our production server crashing happened, something they will talk. What actually it is? Anyone have any idea what
There
is the
are
meaning of?
multiple way, if it is a OS file system issue or memory issue, high load, and
Exactly.
high
Ex-
CPU. Depends on that, it will.
Correct. True, very true, agreed. So that's where crashing happens. But whenever crashing happens, what you need to do? You cannot do anything actually. When crashed means it's crashed, that's it. You cannot get back the server. Physical machine. And unfortunately, there is no backup also. Imagine they did not keep a backup. Okay, because of cost issues and all, they did not keep a backup. So, in before cloud, you are losing production data. You inform to your client, server gone. I apologize. What to do? What he will do if you say this to your client? What he will do? Any guess?
He may rebuild, or we can recover from backup.
Is
No,
it? Backup
will
itself is not there. How do
will
you
ask for money from the
Will
company.
will lose the client.
lose the client? Okay.
He'll
Ask the
get
money.
company will client will ask extra. Wait, like penalty they will ask.
Yes,
No, we may
exactly.
rebuild the server, right?
See, rebuild and all secondary things. First of all, they will put a escalation and immediately you have to pay for them. It's a loss for them, right? You are losing production data. It's not a small thing. Whatever they are paying for you, let's say they are paying, for example, 1 crore rupees on a project. Imagine, just imagine. Or it always works in clauses. I'm not pretty sure about the commercials, but just imagine. But they will charge from you 4 crores. That way it will be. So be careful. Okay. But now no need to be careful because we have lots of options how to get over that. Okay. The same scenario apply to cloud. There is a server, production data is there. There is no backup also. Server got crashed in cloud computing platform. Okay. How do you handle this? Still, you no need to worry. Why? Yes, there is a mechanism where cloud is offering to us with the help of volume concept. You never and ever lose the data. We never lose the data actually if you use cloud computing platform. Getting? So that's why data is very secure. You never and ever lose the data. I'll tell you when I explain server creation, what is volume, how to use that volume, how to secure the data also, I'll explain. But for now, accept it. Tomorrow or maybe day after tomorrow, you will get the practical topic. Getting? Okay. So you never and ever lose the data. So that's the beauty of the cloud computing platform. So it's always.
So actually we have different concepts, right, Kavita? So we have cluster concept previously. Now
Mm-hmm.
in cloud we have volume. What is the?
No, cluster is different, volume is different. So cluster is
No, no,
nothing but,
no. Both are data production, right?
again, still different. Cluster is different, volume is different. Don't combine both of them. So
No,
I'm
no, no.
talking about.
Volume is different, cluster is different. I agree, but
Mhm.
the purpose of these two concepts are same, correct?
Again different, again different. Purpose is
How?
itself is different.
How?
See, volume is just a storage you are attaching to a single server. Cluster is nothing but a combination of multiple servers to keep high availability. Both are different.
So why we build the cluster
I
for
will let
data
you know.
production?
I
No, no,
will
no.
let
It
you
is
know.
a data production. So
Yeah.
suppose if any server crash, automatically it will switch to another server. So the production services are still resume.
Mm-hmm.
Same the way volume concept.
No, again different. Volume is the storage. Why we are calling volume here is volume is nothing but a storage, secondary storage device. We have a two storages for every computer, primary storage and secondary storage. All the data is storing in a secondary storage. Secondary storage equal to volume. So every single server has its own volume. Even if you open your laptop, there is a hard disk that is nothing but a secondary storage device. And you are merging with the cluster. Cluster is different.
Okay. As your point of view in cloud, suppose server is crashed. So what we'll do?
Server
Can
is.
I explain
Crashed.
the
So
part?
Sorry, somebody is talking. Yeah, please go on. What you are
no, no.
saying?
Your point of view in cloud, in a cloud point of view,
You are
one
getting,
server is.
see, 1 second, I'm getting a lot of noise. Could you please move from some different place? Background noise is more
Yes,
than
yes.
your voice. Okay, let me continue. Maybe he will come back.
Yeah, just a minute. Yeah, no. Okay. In cloud point of view, suppose
Mm-hmm.
server is crashed. What is the procedure to recover?
I'll get you there. I said I'll get you there. Maybe tomorrow when I create a server, I'll let you know what's the process.
Okay. This may give the right answer for difference between the cluster and cloud, cluster and volume.
Yeah, but I have to create a server. I have to showcase where you need to do all these steps.
No, no, no.
Still,
Just for um,
Actually, Mahendra, you got confused. Your topic is totally different.
yeah,
no, no,
because
no. I know about the volume and I know about the cluster.
yeah, so I'll get you there tomorrow. Just wait for till tomorrow or day after tomorrow because practically I'll showcase everything. Now the point is the data risk is not there in cloud. Just remember that in further
Okay,
days
carry on,
we are
carry
going
on.
to see.
Tomorrow we'll discuss. Yes.
Yeah. So it's now 9:30. So today I got a permission to take 1 hour session, but tomorrow 8:30 I'll start till 10:15 I'll continue. So we'll have a more time tomorrow. Okay, tomorrow and day after tomorrow, both the days. Okay. So if you have any questions, still you guys can ask. Do you have any questions?
Yeah, I have one question. We have only like positive side of cloud. So what is the
Hmm.
negatives, cons of that cloud?
Yeah. They were very few, but not too many. Um, just like I said, uh, few cloud computing platforms are supporting very well, but few are not actually. They were supporting not in the right way actually. So I experienced with the Google Cloud. And again, consoles. If you talk about the consoles, the usage, few clouds are not up to the mark. Okay. And also, for example, high availability, disaster recoveries, everything they offer, but prices are also different. And don't think anything they'll give for free. Everything they will charge. And they have a accounts. For example, there is a company called Nestle, right? So Nestle is world's toppest food and beverage company. So they are having deals with Nestle. So the same thing, if you start a company, a very small scale company, they don't bother much because Nestle uses is more. They'll give more offers to the company comparatively low standard, low and mid cap companies. So that difference is also there. And coming to data, earlier there are some loopholes, but now it's not there. Everything is very secured. So it became like a very shielding area. Means no one can touch your infra, no one can touch anything. So everyone is using cloud computing platforms because security levels are more. And if you compare one cloud to other cloud computing platforms, you will see the differences at security standpoint, or you will see the differences in cost perspective. AWS is charging more than other clouds. That is true. But they will give support also the same way. But if you So if you talk about other clouds, so it's different. So that's how the differences comes. Okay. We will talk more on this. But if you have any questions, one last chance, you can ask. Otherwise, we can wind it up and tomorrow we can continue.
Yeah,
Eh,
last question I have.
Mm-hmm.
Before cloud, you mentioned that is for physical, like on-premise server related, right? In between, we got VMware and all, right?
Yeah, VMware we got right.
Yeah. So you compared this physical machine one and the cloud one, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Right.
That is the question. I little confused. Now I got it. Yeah.
Okay. One clarification for you. Even in AWS also, the instances are nothing but VM.
Yeah.
Okay. And everywhere we are creating a VM. VM is nothing but a virtual machine. Just it's like standing on a one physical machine again. Whatever server you create, that is standing on your physical machine. So that's the thing. Okay. Anything else from anyone for today?
One last What is the major differences between GCP, AWS, and Azure?
Not major. I can say minor. I can put the slide for you. You can go. We can go through that.
Okay.
Yeah.
As you
Maybe
said,
tomorrow.
as a cost, GCP is bit high, right?
Yeah. GCP is bit less
Bit less.
comparatively AWS. But everyone, most of the people will go with AWS because advantages are there.
Okay. If possible, tomorrow we can.
Yeah, I can give a slide for you.
Yeah, thank you.
All right.
So, your point of view, which one is good, GCP or AWS or Azure?
All three I worked. I don't say anything specific. But again, if you ask me personal way, I can go with AWS. It's just awesome. I have not seen that level of documentation, that level of clear consoles. Nobody offers because I have experience with that. But cost is also there. Yeah.
But as of now, GCP is getting boom, right?
No, market
Uh,
leader is always AWS. Go to Google,
Yeah,
check it out.
that is true. I also accept that support and that explanation, they have so many features also.
So many features and how they are improvising every day. Let's say I do the trainings every single day. The consoles and the way they are providing is like just upgrading. So just like that. Yeah.
okay.
All right
That
then. Yeah. Any questions? Okay. Okay. That's all from my end. Tomorrow we can continue. I need to jump on the different call. Thank you all.
Thank you.
Thank you.